Welcome, curious minds. For years, AI has been, well, pretty great at making static images, maybe short video clips.
Right, snapshots or brief moments.
Exactly. But what if an AI could build an entire interactive digital world, somewhere you could actually explore, maybe experiment, even tweak the physics?
Change the rules on the fly.
Yeah. So today we're diving into Google DeepMind's Genie 3. And as we unpack it, I think we'll see why this isn't just another step forward.
It feels bigger than that.
It really might be a leap into a whole new kind of AI-powered reality.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's try and break this down a bit. Picture a digital world, but when you're in, navigating, not just, watching passively.
Like moving from a movie screen to an actual space.
Precisely. That's basically what Google DeepMind's just shown off with Genie 3. It feels like a fundamental shift in how we might interact with AI content.
And what's really fascinating, I think, is that Genie 3 isn't just making videos. It's what they call a general purpose world model.
Okay, world model.
Right.
What does that mean in practice?
Well, think of it like an AI that doesn't just paint a picture, but actually understands or simulates the physics and the dynamics of that environment. It's got this sort of internal simulation engine.
Ah, so it knows how things should behave in that world.
Exactly. And that allows it to create these incredibly diverse and crucially interactive environments, places where your choices actually shape what happens next.
And this happens in real time.
In real time, yeah, and consistently for several minutes at a time, which is a big deal.
Consistently for several minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, that part that really jumps out. What were the big technical challenges there? Especially compared to, say, Genie 2, which wasn't real-time interactive, right?
Right. Genie 2 is more about generating controllable video snippets. Genie 3 lets you move through these worlds smoothly at 24 frames per second, 720p resolution. It's a whole different level.
That smoothness over minutes must be tough.
Oh.
How did they manage that consistency?
It's a huge challenge. Honestly, past models often just fell apart, lost coherence after a few seconds. Genie 3's breakthrough, it seems, is in learning these robust ways to represent the world's underlying physics directly from watching tons of unlabeled video.
So it learns the rules just by watching.
Sort of, yeah. This lets it generate consistent futures, make plausible predictions, and that's what allows the leap from very specific game-like domains to something much more general, and crucially, extending that interaction time from seconds up to multiple minutes.
Okay, so if we can genuinely be in these worlds for longer, the obvious next question is, what kinds of worlds are we talking about? What can it actually make?
It's remarkably diverse, actually. Genie 3 can simulate quite detailed natural environments. Imagine walking across a, volcanic landscape or maybe running alongside a glacial lake.
Wow.
And it models things like water, light, those physical properties quite well. It can even generate ecosystems, with animal behaviors, plant life.
Running along a glacial lake. Sounds nicer than my commute. But seriously, that level of physics must be computationally intense.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's not just photorealism, right?
Well,
You mentioned diversity.
Exactly. The creative possibilities seem, pretty boundless. You could prompt it for fantastical stuff, like a vibrant 3D world with some fluffy creature bouncing on a rainbow path.
Okay.
Or you could wingsuit through generated mountains, explore ancient ruins it creates.
So total creative freedom, almost.
Mm-hmm.
And you mentioned prompting. How specific can you get?
This is where it gets really interesting with what they call promptable world events. It's critical, allows for much more expressive text control. Meaning you pick a setting, maybe prairie, then you can prompt add a brown bear or put hot air balloons in the sky. You can change the weather, introduce objects, characters, make navigation richer, all dynamically.
Right, you're actively co-creating the scene with text.
Precisely. And this capability, it's not just for users, it's also huge for AI research itself. It lets agents, like their SIMA agent, the scalable, instructable, multi-world agent. It allows agents like that to train, to pursue complex goals inside these interactive simulations, like learning to approach an industrial mixer in a simulated bakery.
Okay, training AI inside AI-generated worlds. That's pretty meta. So connecting this back to you, the listener, it really sounds like we're inching closer to these very dynamic, very interactive digital realities. But what are the limits? Where is DeepMind still hitting walls with Genie 3?
Right. It's powerful, but definitely has limitations. For one, the action space.
Meaning what you could actually do.
Yeah, precisely. The range of fine-grained interactions an agent or a user can perform isn't quite as fluid or detailed as the real world yet. Simulating other agents convincingly is also really hard.
Not just making them look right, but act right.
Exactly. Giving them consistent, believable, goal-driven behaviors that react dynamically, that's a huge computational hurdle. And while it's consistent for minutes, there is still a limit before things might drift or become less coherent. Plus, accurately recreating specific real-world locations still needs a lot of work.
Gotcha. So, impressive, but still early days in some respects. Still, this tech really does hint at a future where these interactive AI-generated worlds could become, well, maybe commonplace.
It seems possible.
Imagine the possibilities.
Hmm.
Training surgeons exploring historical sites, or just, yeah, pure entertainment. We're sort of moving beyond just consuming content to actively shaping it.
And I think what truly stands out, for me anyway, about Genie 3's potential isn't just the worlds it makes for us, but how it helps AI itself learn.
Ah, right, the training aspect again.
Yeah, these interactive, adaptable worlds could fundamentally reshape how we develop intelligent agents, get us closer to AIs that genuinely understand and interact with complex environments, not just crunch data. Think about how that foundation could change industries, or even just how we find and interact with information day to day.
That really does get you thinking, doesn't it? As we wrap up this deep dive into Genie 3, I'm really fascinated to see how quickly this tech evolves. It's genuinely impressive stuff.
It is indeed. Lots to watch here.
Absolutely. Well, if you enjoyed this exploration as much as we did, please do take a moment to like and share this deep dive. And of course, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more explorations into the cutting edge of knowledge.